All right, good morning. Hey, let's get moving with some mobility. So starting out with a nice wide stance, and all we're gonna do is glide left and glide right. So hands just below the hips and just glide left and glide right. And as we do this, let's work on the hinge. So pushing the hips back. 3, 4, and we're gonna keep coming back to the gliding. 5 and 5. Good. Worked a little bit on this last week. Let's work on the spine in flexion and extension. So we're going to start with the hands. Roll them forward. Roll the shoulders forward. Round the spine. Take the backs of the fingertips all the way, hopefully to the top of the feet, and then all the way back. Round the shoulders. 2. All the way back. Round the shoulders. 3. All the way back. So we're loading the back line. This is the back line being loaded in spinal flexion all the way back up. When we push the hips forward, we actually load the front line. So right there, and the spine goes into extension. Flexion, load the back line. Extension, load the front line. Okay, good. Let's go right back to gliding. And with gliding this time, we're going to start to rotate into the glide. So as we load to the left, we rotate across, and then we load to the right, and we rotate across. 2, 2, 3, 3. Keep the knee in. 4. Keep pushing the hips back. 5 and 5. Good. Back to flexion and extension. This time we're adding the hand driver and the length of the arms. So a nice big breath. Pull the ribs off the hips. Round the shoulders, round the spine, all the way down. All the way back up. This time we're reaching the hands all the way up and back. All the way back down. 2, 3, 4, and one more. Round it, and 5. Nice big reach, hands over top. We're going to add a hand driver to the gliding. So when we glide and rotate, we're going to glide to the left, reach across with the right hand, and then look up at the left. 1, 1. 2, 2. Long with the arm, long with the shoulder. 3, 3. 4, 4. And 5. And 5. And good. Let's take it to the ground. We're going into seated 90-90. So 90 degrees on the bottom leg. And let's make that bottom leg the right leg. Back leg, left leg also at 90 degrees. This time, we're going to drop the chest right onto the right thigh. And just come right back. So we're just flexing the hip in internal rotation. Drop the chest, sternum to femur, basically. 3, good. 4, good. And 5. You guessed it, we're going to the other side. Seated 90-90, chest to femur. 2 hands to support that chest. Gently drop into that hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one. Drop down, and 5. Perfect. So now let's do a little happy hips, flopping into the 90-90. So nice wide feet, and drop in, and drop in. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, one more, 5, and 5, and good. Let's take it into a little bit of a stretch with the hips. So something we're gonna hold for a second. So laying on your back, pay attention right away. When I lay on my back, am I comfortable going into a neutral pelvis? So pubic bone to belly button, low back flat to the ground, nice and easy. From right here, we're gonna take the left foot onto the right knee and just let that left knee toggle for a minute. Just let it kind of hang out. Little toggle, little bit of gentle movement. And good. And what does that do? That just adds a little bit of fluid into that hip joint. We gotta treat joints with tender, loving care, right? Nice and easy, good. Let's go right ankle on left knee, and we'll just go ahead and add that little bit of toggle to the right knee. Good, nice and easy. The harder you work, the harder you train, the harder you race, the more these little movements will make a big, huge difference in your ability to recover in between training sessions. And if you recover better, it means you can do more work, right? Okay, start to push into that hip joint, create space in the hip, so maybe even get the heel of the hand and push the femur away just a little bit. Create space in the joint and in the hip. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go into a little bit of flexion. So we're lifting the right foot, grab the right hamstring, and all we're gonna do here is breathe. So the mobility comes from the diaphragm. Here we go, 3 big breaths. And good. Same thing other side. So right ankle on left knee. We're just gonna push into the hip joint just a little bit. Create some space there. The mobility comes from the diaphragm and the movement of the rib cage. We wanna expand it 360 degrees. There we go. We've pushed that hip away. We're gonna lift that left side and gently grab the left hamstring. 3 big breaths. And good. All right, let's go to a little bit of foundation training with the prone decompression breathing. So this one is always so good for me because I tend to get a little bit locked up in my thoracic, up in my upper back. So we're gonna set an anchor down low, knees together, toes together, heels apart, create some space in the hips, and we're reaching the hands straight out from the shoulders and then lateral. So just straight out, create length, and then just go to about 45-degree angle out from the shoulder. From right there, pull the chin into the throat so that the nose is about 1.5 inches from the ground. And from right there, we're gonna do 3 big breaths, pulling the belly button away from the floor. Prone decompression breathing. Anchor down low, fingertips strong, wrists and elbows off the ground. Nose is 1.5 inches off the ground, belly button pulling away from the ground, 3 big breaths. And I really like that movement because it allows me, when I'm breathing, to breathe into the back of the body, into the back of the ribs, and into filling the lungs and filling up the back of the lungs. So we're gonna come back to that in just a second. Let's go back to seated 90-90. Right leg is on the bottom, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Now instead of just dropping the pelvis, the sternum to the femur, we're gonna reach with the left arm. We're gonna just create lots of space in that side body. So sternum to femur, and then long lat. And then come all the way back up. And then do it again. 2, and then do it again. 3, 2 more. 4, 1 more. And 5. Okay, left leg is on the bottom of the 90-90. Right arm is doing the reaching, sternum to femur, big reach. 1, 2, 3, long through the armpit, long through the side of the ribs. 4, and then 1 more. And 5. Okay, right back to happy hips. Let's toggle those hips a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right. Alternating knee grabs, but we're going to start that with a double knee grab. So, nice neutral pelvis, flat back, little bit of activation in the lower abdomen, belly button and pubic bone have action between them. Grab both knees. Nice and easy. That pulls us into a posterior pelvic tilt, shortens the hip flexors, and as we keep holding the right side, we're not pulling it, we're not yanking it, but we're going to lengthen the left. And here again, we want space in that left hip. So push out through the heel, pull the toes back towards you. Nice big breath. And then change. So left leg, we're not yanking it, not really tight. We're creating space in the right side, the long side. Good. Two. And 2. And 3. And 3. And good. Okay, so from this position, again, this is from foundation training. It's a movement called the crossover. What we're gonna do is just start with a neutral pelvis. Take that left leg all the way around and wrap it around the right leg. No air between the two of them. And then the left leg is pulling to the left. And we've got traction because the left leg is pulling the hip apart and it's also pulling it across. We're gonna arm trace with the right arm up and just create that space in the hip, in through the psoas, in through the obliques, in through the TFL, all of it. We're gonna keep the legs wrapped. Go ahead and pull them back, unload the line. So we talked about loading lines. This loads the spiral line and it loads the lateral line. And we're gonna go ahead. We've got left leg wrapped around the right. Let that left leg pull the right leg. We've got traction, pulling it apart. We're gonna take the right thumb, drag it all the way up the right side of the body, over the head, and a nice big breath. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And good. All right, let's go to the other side. You probably don't have to do what I'd want to do here. We're going to take the right leg, wrap it around the left leg, nice and tight. That right leg is going to pull the hips to the right. Left hip is pulling apart. Right leg is tractioning the left hip. We're going to take that left thumb, drag it all the way up the side of the body into the armpit and reach overhead. Nice big length in that left side of the body. We got 3 big breaths. Take the arm down first, unwind the legs, don't unwrap them. We let that line, that fascial line, just kind of chill for a second, and then we're going to go ahead and go right back to it. Pull to the right, thumb coming all the way up to the armpit, reach overhead, nice big reach. 3 big breaths. then bring it on back. From right there, just kind of let your body just relax. We're going to go right back to a standing position. So get yourself up. And we're going to go flexion and extension. Finish it up. Finishing where we started. Finishing what we started. Okay, ready? Round the shoulders. Come all the way back up. Move through the spine. Extend. Come all the way back down. All the way back up. And reach. And there you have it. You guys have an amazing week. Hopefully training is going really, really well. If you have any specific concerns or anything you'd like to chat about, maybe I can help you with a little bit more strength, let me know. You can just leave a comment in the comments. But as usual, I'm just glad to have you join me. Peace out. Have a great week.